Happy evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to welcome each one of you to today's session. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us for Advanced Certificate in Life Coaching introductory session. We are delighted to have the participants from different backgrounds joining us today, and we hope this session will be both valuable and inspiring. Life coaching is all about helping the individuals to discover their strengths, gain clarity, overcome challenges, and move towards their goal with greater confidence and purpose. Today's session will give you an introduction to the world of life coaching and help you to understand how coaching skills can contribute to both personal and professional growth. To guide us through today's session, we have our mentor, Dr. Hussein Basha sir. Many of you may already be familiar with sir and his work. For those who are joining us for the first time, we have a short introduction video that will give you an insight into his experience, achievements, and professional journey. So let's take a moment and watch the video.
Empowering minds and transforming lives. In a world where minds seek meaning and hearts yearn for hope, stands a visionary dedicated to empowering people, inspiring transformation, and creating a world of peace. He is Dr. Hussein Basha, a beacon of the human mind. A distinguished psychologist, special educator, life coach, professor and author and social activist, Dr. Hussein Basha is a licensed rehabilitation professional under the Rehabilitation Council of India, Government of India. For over 2 decades, he has touched and transformed the lives of more than 2 lakh individuals through thousands of motivational sessions and training programs conducted across India and abroad. His impactful sessions have inspired people from Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Kerala and Odisha to international destinations including Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Riyadh, Muscat, Doha and Colombo. A passionate advocate for youth empowerment and community development, Dr. Hussain has been devoted to serving humanity since his student days. An exceptional academic, he holds 13 degrees in diverse fields such as psychology, social work, business administration, human resource management, commerce, law, and international business. A true lifelong learner, he continues to prove that education is the most powerful tool for transformation. He is a certified national trainer and author of Junior Chamber International, JCI, and serves as director of the Lions Club of Padiyanallur, President of the Art of Peace Foundation and WHO International, Director of the National Institute of Psychology and Research and Chief Executive Officer of Mastermind International, which operates across India, the UAE and the USA. A prolific writer, Dr. Hussein has authored several acclaimed books including Varkei Vasapadum, Life Will Obey You, Vetri Kale NLP, The Art of Success NLP, Unarvai Unnai, Feel Yourself, and Yennai Thedum Vinakan, Questions That Seek Me. His works continue to inspire readers to explore their inner strength and embrace positive change. In recognition of his exceptional contributions, he has received over 16 national and international awards, including the Best Teacher Award from the Ministry of Education, Best Citizen of India Award, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award, and Psychology Hero Award. Dr. Hussein has also created 3 world records in mental health awareness: the world's longest 16-hour continuous online training marathon, the Global Happiness Synchrony involving over 200 trainers worldwide, and the world's longest human chain for mental health awareness with more than 2,000 participants. He has also contributed to the media as the concept creator of the documentary Kadal Kadanda Paravaigal, and worked as an associate director and actor in several social awareness short films. Through his globally recognized online diploma programs, DCP and MDCC, he has empowered more than 5,000 participants, of whom 90% are women, helping them build confidence and self-reliance through psychological education. Every word he speaks ignites the belief, yes, I can. A radiant force transforming minds and lives, he continues to be a guiding light of human emotion and psychology. Dr. Hussein Basha, the psychology hero of human emotion. All glory to the Almighty. Dr. Hussein, visionary leader, empowering minds and...
Thank you, everyone. I hope the video have given you a better understanding of a mentor's experience, vision, and expertise. Now, without any further delay, I would like to invite Dr. Hussain Basha sir to take over the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Jessima. Right. It's a great pleasure and privilege to welcome you all. We have many of our students from different courses, and we have some of the guests. Yes. Welcome, Shafira. Welcome, Rahima. Right. So, ACLC. So, many of you must be knowing what is ACLC. It was a program in the name of a DCP, Diploma in Counseling Psychology. The same framework. So we have developed now. So it is called now Advanced Certificate in Life Coaching. So 1 year program. It's completely live online program. I'll just explain the topics and the procedures to join and how it is going to be happen. Okay, basically it's a 1 year program. Both English batch and Tamil batches are available. So it is happening on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Duration 12 months. Approximately 300 hours of classes will be conducted. So this is about the schedule and days and dates, the medium of instruction. So all the material, it will be in English, even for the Tamil batches. And the recordings will be provided. It will be there as long as the cloud space is there. Minimum 15 days recordings will be there. So suppose if you are missing any session, you can very well watch it again. Yeah. So this is the basic schedule detail now. And these are the topics which will be covered in ACLC. Students who already completed a diploma in counseling psychology with us, so they can repeat it by just paying 25% of the fee. Whatever fee is there, monthly fee, you can just pay 25% and you can join. So what is the benefit? By joining, you'll be getting the new syllabus, updated concept, the topic wise and the content wise, the enriched concepts and all will be there. So it will be beneficial for you and you will be in a position to follow it again and again and get practiced. So number one, the first chapter is life coaching application strategies. We are all aware. So what is life coaching? So life coaching is something making somebody to go from A to B. Imagine the A is the present position and B is expected or desired position. So how to go from A to B? So that life coaching will be helpful to do it. So that can be used in personal life, that can be used for the professional development, that can be used for the social development, for anything we can use. So the framework what we have made is in the international standard, and the chapters, the question patterns in life coaching, everything follows the international standards. So how to apply this in day-to-day life? So that will be discussed, and all the strategies will be there in this topic. Number one. Number two, counseling techniques. So you'll be learning the counseling techniques. So what all counseling methods are there, how to do the counseling and the ethics of counseling, all these things we'll be discussing in this topic. And student coaching or student counseling. So nowadays the challenge is that counseling the students, even from the primary level adolescent, for them, how to give counseling, how to make them understand the studies are important, how to change the behavior pattern. All these things will be discussed in the student coaching. The same with child psychology. In child psychology, we'll be discussing about developmental psychology. So where from the prenatal position to the adolescent level, how the children are growing. So that will be discussed in the child psychology. And also psychology, we know that this is a challenging one. We call it teenage psychology also. So about 12 or 13 years, whatever children they face due to the hormonal changes, due to the differences. So what kind of challenges they are facing and how to give counseling to them so that they become confident and they will be in a position to live a happy life. So that will be discussed in this topic. And career counseling. We all know that approximately we are spending 80,000 hours in our life for the profession. 80,000 hours. Suppose if I'm not choosing a better career, so I'll be losing the happiness spending my time in the particular career. So in this particular topic, we'll be discussing so how a career can be chosen. So mostly in career counseling, any kind of career you choose, so you have to check about 3 categories. So number one, your aptitude. Aptitude is like your skill. So what kind of skill I have, so that you will be in a position to choose the right career, or and you will be knowing your personality. So what kind of personality you are, extrovert and introvert, what kind of nature we have. And number three, interest means you may not have some skill or aptitude, or you may not have the personality match with you, and but you have the interest. So this also can happen. So to choose any kind of field, so the aptitude, personality, interest, these all should be aligned, all should be satisfied, so that you will be in a position to choose the right career. Agree? So what is your opinion? What is very important? Aptitude or personality or interest, according to you? All three are important. So in career counseling, we will be training people to become a trainer. So how to take test? Yeah, how can we take the test? How can we summarize their choices, and how can we give counseling? All these things we'll be discussing. So according to you, what is very important? Aptitude or personality or interest? Can you please type? You can just type the first letter, aptitude or personality or interest. So which is very important? Personality. Thank you, Nisha. Personality. Okay. Interest. Okay. So in different aspect, yeah, you definitely, Aisha, you'll be agreeing with all, and we all agree with all. That's why we all three we have to check. We will be using a questionnaire. We'll be giving the questionnaire in this chapter, so that you can use it for your children, or you can use it for your clients. Anybody, all three will be important. But most important, according to me, is yeah, I. Why I? If you have interest, you can change anything. If you have interest, even people who are interested in particular field, they will change their personality itself to some extent. They will try to do, and even if they don't have any skill, and they will be in a position to improve the skill. So when they are interested in that, so it is quite important that interest has to be there in any field. Yeah. So the skill can be developed and the personality can be changed a bit. So the most important is interest. If you don't have the interest, even if the personality is matching, even if that aptitude you are having, and it will not be good. And if you are having all three, and you'll be shining in that particular field. So that is what we should understand. Yeah. And number seven, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. We all know that this is a mother therapy. This batch, so which will be starting on 17th, it will be starting with the cognitive behavioral therapy. And 8, behavior intervention for phobia management. So we are having different the concept, the interventions, how to tackle, how to face the phobia, how to come out of it. So that will be discussed. And number 9, stress management. So we'll be discussing about stress management, and depression management, and the sleep management, anger management. So all these things we'll be discussing. Emotional management. Yeah. Number 14, transaction analysis, TA. Yeah, TA, transaction analysis. So that's what going in the current English batch now. A transaction is one of the amazing psychotherapy where we can understand a particular person's behavioral pattern, and how to improve the communication, how to understand the ego, when the different egos are there, when we maintain the relationship with the different egos. So what kind of things to be taken care, all these things will be discussed in the transaction analysis. That is also an amazing the concept. And goal setting strategies. Goal setting strategies. We all know that goal is important in life. Even for the counseling session, even for the training session, without goal, nothing is there. The same thing for the life also. So when we don't have any particular goal, and we will be in a position to miss something in our life. Yeah. So in order to get something, in order to understand the purpose of the life, the goal setting strategies will be helpful. How to set goal, how the goals are important, and how will you come to know that your goal will be fulfilled even before starting it. All these things are there. Yeah. So that the different frameworks are there. We'll be discussing about those frameworks. And time management techniques. So how to improve your time management aspects, and how to know your time wasters. So what all principles, so what all concepts are there to manage the time. So those things will be discussed. And the Johari window. It is one of the important concepts to understand about ourselves, to have the self-awareness, and to improve the interpersonal skill also. So basically, knowing what I know about me, and knowing what I don't know about me, and knowing what I'm not revealing or I'm not telling anyone about me, and what I actually don't know, or what others also don't know about me. So all this analysis will be happening place. To know more about me, so the Johari window will be helpful. The same thing, a person who is there in the somebody's relationship, understanding others. So what is that person's strength or weaknesses? So what kind of things can be improved? So all these things will be improved. So the leadership development. Leadership development is a concept where we can everybody's leader here. So when we are talking about the leader, immediately we are thinking about the person who is there in the companies, or we are thinking about the social development person who is working in that, and we are thinking about the political leaders. But actual leadership development, we are all leaders. How we can become a confident leader? So a person who is there at home, leading a family, he's also a leader. A woman who is leading the family, she's also a leader. Yeah. The elder brother who is leading younger brother, sister, he's also a leader. So everybody is a leader. In the department, the manager is having a leadership, and senior manager is having a leadership. Everybody has got according to their that role. So how can we improve our leadership development qualities? That will be discussed under this. And body language and non-verbal communication. We all talk more about interpersonal communication, and we all talk about verbal, the modalities and communication skill and all. And there is one part which is not discussed, that is body language, non-verbal communication. The way how I sit, the way how I speak, the way how I see, the way how I breathe, the way how I maintain the eye contact. This all matter. This all matter. These all very much important to impress somebody, to influence somebody, to build a rapport with somebody. It may be for the counseling session, or it may be for the training, it may be for the personal interaction. So these things will be helpful. So how to identify, how to check what kind of body language will help, and how to identify others' mindset. So these things will be discussed in this topic. On the art of discernment. We know that the biggest challenge in life what we have is taking a right decision. So many times we regret. Many times we regret for the decisions taken, which was a wrong decision, and after a couple of months or years, we regret for that. So how many of you are having experience, or how many of you are thinking that at some point you have taken a wrong decision and regretting now? If you have that feeling, please type yes. At some point, any time of any time, maybe 10 years back or 5 years back or few months back, so you have taken one wrong decision which is making you regret even now. Yeah. Yeah. So many times in a different phase of life, different situation, we have this feeling. I shouldn't have taken that decision. I should have taken that something else. So why do we think in that way? Because when we are taking the decision, there are some aspects we are not properly analyzing. So the discernment concept is that taking a decision in a balanced way, the holistic way. So after taking the decision in this way, and we will not be regretting later, because we have the clarity. This is how I have taken. This is my decision. So I'll be happy with that. And acceptance and commitment therapy. The 21st topic, acceptance and commitment therapy. So this is a therapy where the concepts are all completely different than the other therapies. Of course, this is also approved therapy. Other therapies also approved, but the approach is different. So what this therapy is telling, whatever is happening, whatever is happened in you in the past, accept it rather than fighting or resisting it. So all the other therapists are telling you, you change your mind, you distort your mind, you put attention somewhere so that your problem will not be a problem. But acceptance and commitment therapy, accept that this problem happened in my life. So what? So what? So I'll accept it. With that, I'll live. So automatically the level of acceptance increase. I commit myself to do according to my values. So what is important in my life, I pay more attention, I am committed, so that the previous problems, whatever happened, whatever the sad incidents I have faced in my life, so I'll be in a position to accept it. So that is what wonderfully explained in acceptance and commitment therapy. And effective parenting. This is also one of the challenging topic. So we can manage even 200 employees in the office, but we can't manage even 1 or 2 kids. So that much challenges we'll be facing, especially in this century. So how to understand the 21st century parenting style and different parenting styles, which parenting style will be feasible, which parenting style will be beneficial for our children, and why there is a gap in between parent and children. And these kind of things will be discussed in the effective parenting and relationship counseling, knowing about men and women in a better way, so that we'll be in a position to maintain good relationship. Many times we think that men and women, they have both, physiologically we know that they are different. We think that mentally also they are same. No, they are not same. They are different. How they are physiologically different, the same way psychologically also they are different. And even intimacy, when you talk about intimacy, even sexually also they are different. So the aspect is that when we understand each other, so being a man, how he will behave and what kind of nature he will have, being a woman, how she will behave. So when we come to know, so that will be a greatest solution what we can have. So that will be discussed in the relationship counseling and solution focused brief therapy. So it's an amazing therapy with the pattern of questions. By asking the questions, it will be taking us to the next level. The solution focused breather is amazing therapy. So there are a lot of question patterns are there. Each and every question pattern will take us to the next level. And even some imagination also it will create, and it will create the space for the solution. So that will be discussing this. And with that, we will be discussing about problem solving and ideation techniques, how to create an idea. Because one idea can solve many problems. So you might have seen people who are solving the problem. Actually, they are not solving the problem immediately. They are creating some idea that will solve their problem. So how to create, how to think in a different way to create some idea so that we can solve the problem. So that will be discussed in that. And 26, business psychology. Most of the time, even in DCP, when we started DCP, many students, they were questioning why in DCP this business psychology is there. So now also there will be a question in advanced certificate in life coaching. Why business psychology is there? See, business is everywhere. Without business, nothing will happen, even including this class. Yeah, business, without business, this class also will not happen. And without business, and if you are not keeping business in mind, you will not be sitting here. So everything is business here. So when we are depending on business and the business is life, are we really understanding the business? That is the question. And we may know some of the strategies. Do we know that psychological principles are helping psychology, the business? Psychological principles, psychological concepts will be helping the business in order to understand the customers, in order to understand the employees, in order to understand the behavior pattern, how they will buy. All these things are matters. So we'll be discussing in detail about business psychology. Along with that, the money mastery. You'll become master in money. Yeah. And many times we are thinking that the becoming the resourceful, wealthy, it may be difficult. It's not that difficult. There are so many books and so many scholars, they have come up with the different ideas. We'll be discussing about money management and money mastery. Yeah. And the last topic is psychometric assessment. We'll be having certain topics. Even we have in ACLC, ACPC also, there are psychometric assessments, all different. So we have 2 1-year courses. One course is ACLC, another course is ACPC, Advanced Certificate in Psychology and Counseling. So this certification course, it's applicable for everyone. Everyone can study, anyone can study to become master in these topics. And as soon as you complete, you can start practicing, doing life coaching and all. Suppose if you have already having the background of psychology and counseling, and you can use the title counselor and started using these techniques for your sessions. So these are the topics in ACLC. So after completing all these 28 topics only, I should practice? No. So we have made the students to practice this in a easy way. So you don't have to wait until we complete these 28 topics. So we have made into 10 blocks. Earlier it was 9 blocks. We have made as 10 blocks. So you'll be getting 10 certificates before completing and getting one final certificate. So it has been divided into 10 blocks. After completing each block, you will be getting a certificate. So the blocks are mentioned in this way. So this is the pattern how we have created the block. So the block number is mentioned, and whatever is mentioned in alphabet, that is the course code, the block code. So the certificate in professional coaching, upon completing these 2 topics, life coaching application and strategies and counseling techniques. Upon completing this, you will be getting the topic, the certificate in the name of certificate in professional coaching. You don't have to pay anything extra for these certificates. Yeah, only course fee will be paying. And block 2 will be certificate in student and career coaching. So there you will be learning student coaching, child psychology, adult psychology, career counseling. So these things you'll be learning and getting the certificate. Block 3, certificate in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, behavior interventions for phobia management. In earlier block, this was also included. So it has been separated. This also will be included with the CBT block. Certificate in emotional wellness, where stress management, depression management, sleep management, anger management, emotional management. So those things will be learned. And certificate in transaction analysis, it's a separate certificate. Certificate in personality development, where you'll be completing the topics in goal setting, time management, Johari window, leadership development, body language, art of discernment. And acceptance and commitment therapy, it's a separate certification. Parenting and relationship counseling, separate certification. Solution focused brief therapy, separate certification. And certificate in business psychology and money mastery. It comes under certificate in business psychology. So these are the 10 blocks, 10 certificates you will be getting before you complete your course. So upon completing, for example, you have completed the student and career coaching block and you are getting the certificate, you can start practicing. Yeah. You have completed CBT, you can start practicing CBT. In ACPC also, each topic you will be getting the certificate. In ACPC also the same thing. So there you will be getting topic wise. In ACPC, 12 major topics are there. So upon completing 12 major topics, you will be getting the certificates. Yeah, the same thing. So here small topics are clubbed together as a block. So there the main chapters you will be getting the same name. The same thing in ACPC also. Okay. So this is all about ACLC. If you have got any question, and the description about these chapters are mentioned here, and those who joined want to know more about it, you can just send a message to your coordinator. They will be sending this prospectus. So the details are there, detailed syllabus are there. So you can go ahead, and if you have got any questions, you can ask. Exam, it's completely online. So upon completing, in between you don't have any exam. Upon attending this program, you'll be writing a course review and you'll be getting the certificate. Upon completing 1 year, and then finally you'll be having multiple choice question, which will be very easier. If you have attended the classes, if you have gone through the PDF, you can attend. You can easily attend and you'll get the certificate. You'll be getting the e-certificate upon completing it. Suppose if you want the printed certificate, so you can request the coordinator, they will arrange the printed certificate also upon printing charges only. This is the concept. Any other questions you have? Any other questions? Is it clear for everyone? No assignments. Assignments, hardly you may have 2-3 assignments. So most of the assignments, what we do, we don't give homeworks. We give assignments here and we'll make them do here. We know that. So giving assignment, doing at home, yeah. Sometime it may be difficult for you having some other responsibilities. We'll be doing it here. So the fees will be 2,000 per month, Indian rupees. In Sri Lanka, 5,000 LKR, Sri Lankan rupee. Yeah. For the UAE, for the Malaysia, you have to check with the coordinator. So they have different patterns. Recognition body, the certificate will be issued by National Institute of Psychology and Research, which is autonomous body. The certificate will be receiving. Suppose if you want additional certificate from the university, this course is being approved by local university from UP. Yeah. UGC approved university, you can get certificate from local university also. For that, you have to write one more exam, separate exam. And if you want to get from another body, NCAET, so from there also you will get the certificate. Even in the name of DCP, you will get it, the previous title. So all these things are there. You can practice anywhere in the world according to the nature and the place where you are working. Okay. You can, yeah, installment is available. We can pay monthly 2,000. Suppose if you are paying full amount, you will be getting 15% of the discount. Yeah, model question paper can be shared. Model question paper can be shared. Any other questions? Clear? Okay. Coordinator Adelian, please check from where you got the number, got this Zoom link. It will be mentioned there. We have nearly 15 coordinators. I don't know from which link you came. Yeah, I'm not supposed to give any particular coordinator's number. Please contact, there will be a number with a Zoom link, please contact them. No, the sequence will be different. Sequence will be different. We can start from any sequence. So sequence will be not in the same sequence, 1 or 2 like that, because it's all separate chapters. There's no connection. Okay. From Sri Lanka means you might have got the link and the contact number. You can contact them. Right. With all this, we conclude. Thank you so much. We'll meet again. As ACPC students receive a discount to join this course. Yes, any kind of discount or sponsorship, there is no separate discount for ACPC student. You can speak to the coordinator, suppose if you want. Okay. Like I want to focus first on. Okay, right. Fine. Clear? Okay. Fine. Thank you so much for joining and be patient to understand about these concepts. We'll meet again in the next situation. Thank you so much. Good night.